Live from Dodger Stadium, Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
1 up, 1 down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Geraldo Perdomo at the plate now. That's ball 1. And a foul ball. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Hard hit left side. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 2. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And getting the start for Arizona, Brandon Pfaadt. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Pajes tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Foul ball there. Pfaadt measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. The 0-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Batting third. Catcher, ready.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, situational hitting isn't as common with all the slugging in today's game. But a team that shortens up, hits behind runners, and advances bases adds a lot of value. Pitchers can't afford to give them free base runners because this group knows how to capitalize.
The 1-0. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Here's a 2-0. And there's a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs. Full count now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Mookie Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Call. The runner at first with 2 gone. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bat's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that misses. Ball 1. Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tim Tawa. Fouled off. He was late. Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swinging, it's a strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Nope, outside.
The D-backs with a chance to score first here at the top of the second.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, one out. Nice stop. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Number 50, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. Popped up left side. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Batting 7, left fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball that's outside.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Nope. Ball 1.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. In the air, left field, Kepler on the move towards the line. He's got it, and they'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the D-backs catcher, James McCann. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground to the left. Jump throw, and they get the out.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Tommy Troy.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Hey. 0-1 now.
Ball. Ball, that's in.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground, right side, Edman. The throw to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
For the Diamondbacks.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, inside. That's ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Hey.
Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball 1.
Down low, it kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. And now it's filled up. Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
This is Corbin Carroll. Went down on strikes his first time through.
taken high in the draft. He's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's low.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Fastball is outside. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Out to short. Throws to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 50. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
Marte over to Perdomo. That's one. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1, no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kepler turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the 4th. Max Kepler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. He's 0 for 1. Arenado in his 13th season, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009.
Nope, that's a ball.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That's ball 3.
In the dirt. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Quick move to first. Tawa dives back in safely. Tawa off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Line drive, Adam in center field. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That's a ball.
Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Tap foul at the plate. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That
Ball.
misses. Ball 1.
Ball. That's outside.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop
Geraldo Perdomo will hit next. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez drifts towards it, brings it in, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
For the Dodgers, first baseman Dalton Rushing.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And they'll do it again. Two now. Just off the outside edge.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
All one.
Edman off of first with 2 away. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Andy Pajas getting ready to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run homer, and they add on. It's 5 zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Number 50 will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Trey Jameson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball in.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one fouled off. Two now. And there's a ball.
Three.
Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. That one lifted to left. Kepler under it. And that will end the inning. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Foul ball still 0-2. Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Gabriel Moreno.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Left fielder, Max Kepler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler, 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Just missed.
Inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball for a strike. And there's ball 4. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Tim
It
Tyler.
just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back after this on the show. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Struck him out looking. Betts not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now.
Hey!
Ripped, but it curls foul.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers. Right
So here's
fielder,
Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. And first offering is fouled off. Tapped softly to the right side. And a foul ball. A little bit low. Ball 1.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7, Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Henriquez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third
It appears
baseman,
Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto done for the afternoon. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia
number
takes over on the
51.
mound.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Tawa aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Vesia, a 6'1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
McCann in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Tommy Troy.
Let's go, Alex. Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Grabs it right up against the wall. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 7th, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey! Ball 1.
So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. 1-1 is fouled off. Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Tawa takes it to the bag and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Dalton Rushing.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball. Ball 2.
The 2-1.
Oh, that's
Just
low.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Troy Lavello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Trey Jamison gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Brandon Garcia.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Two down, bases empty. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Ball 1.
Outside corner for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. Dodgers down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Good
Oh, that
purpose
pitch was
pitch
out.
right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Just got him on that one.
Next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now a blooper back behind short. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Edgardo Henriquez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Two outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll now at the plate.
Ball one.
And the 1-0.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On to first. That ends the frame. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Alex Call.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pahen.
Ripped on a line. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
2 down, base is empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. One and two here. That one 95 to finish him off. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in LA, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. 0-1 now. And a foul ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and Arizona with just one out left.
For the Diamondbacks, first baseman Tim Tawa.
Next to hit for Arizona, Tim Tawa. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.